Hello and welcome to the walkthrough for the Daily Telegraph prize crossword on Saturday the 24th of April, number 29,658. We'll start with the across ones. Help a relative into position. So a position could be a stance, and the whole thing's going to mean help, and it's going to be sis going into a stance, not quite like that after the S of stance, to give us assistance for help. And then we have 6 across, plug vessels the wrong way. Well, vessels could be pots, and pots going the other way is plug, which is a stop. 9 across, animal cold in Shanghai, say. So Shanghai, we could say, is in China, and a cold going in could be a chill going in, which will give us chinchilla for a type of animal. And then 10 across, understand, refusal to hear. So refusal is no, isn't it, if you say no? And that's a homophone of no with a K, to understand. So that's just going to be no. And then 12 across, a flat, say, turned over in school. It's a flat, as in a note, turned over. Note turned over is Eton, which is a famous, sometimes infamous school, maybe. 13 across, drone accompanying bell, perhaps, amazing thing. A drone can be a hum. A bell, I guess, could be a dinger. And humdinger, I like that word, is an amazing thing. 15 across, abducted by alien in E.T., I estimate for 10 years. This is in the words for 10 years, and the 10 years it's looking at is the 90s. And then 16 across, pretty standard one this. Penning nothing, so 0 for nothing. Horribly tired, so anagram of tired. For a journalist, it's going to be editor. And then 18 across, evident. Father is going to be part. Needs temporary accommodation is a tent. Patent is patently obvious. Very evident. 20 across, hellish, nan playing with rifle. So it's nanagram of nan and rifle, meaning hellish. And it's going to be infernal. And 23 across, difficult to get credit. 1 broke. So this is going to be an anagram of credit 1. Those words broken. Difficult to get is recondite, meaning abstruse. 24 across, ultimately silent. Private, so private can be your private thoughts, your own thoughts. So that could be own, and that gives us town for a borough. 26 across, silly person, proceed. But if you say proceed, that means go on. And you stick go on together, you get goon for a silly person. And 27 across, racecourse, built somewhere in Paris. So it's an anagram of racecourse for somewhere in Paris. The beautiful Sacré-Cœur. And then 28 across, cheesy nibbles as finger food for starters. So this is going to mean cheesy, and it's going to be the starters of N, A, F, and F. Gives us naff. Something's a bit cheesy, bit naff. 29 across, a benefit. So the dole's a benefit is a dole. And then after shave, it could be a scent, isn't it? Aftershave. And an adolescent is a young person. And that takes us through all the across. So let's do the downs. 1 down, rainbow, possibly mysterious. Like an arch enemy. It's going to be arch. This, a rainbow is an arch, isn't it? 2 down, bird touching cheese. So if something's touching, it's maybe on, a subject. And there is a wading bird called a stilt. So it's going to be Stilton for cheese, that. Best one puts on more weight. This is going to mean best. And if we have 1, and then more, if you ask for more, you can ask for seconds. It's a bit tenuous because I think it's just going to be second. And then the weight is ton. And that, you rearrange it, you get second to none for best. Or maybe it's a second ton for the more weight. Anyway, 4 down, mischievous lad 8. step down. So it's a mischievous anagram of lade, meaning step down. And that is going to be alighted. Post. This is a post is in a building, holding up a building maybe. It's going to be a column. Obviously you get columns in newspapers as well. 7 down, difficult, carrying on later today. If something, a tight situation could be a difficult situation. Carrying on, ongoing in, gives us tonight, which will be later today. Boring thing might exercise. So might is power. And exercise, military exercise or military drills. A power drill would be a boring thing. Literally boring into material. 11 down, orchestral. I like this one. Orchestral instrument remains. Blow it. So I thought it might be wind something, but it's not. It's going to be fiddle for an orchestral instrument. And if like the snow sticks on the ground, it remains, or that name sticks. So it's going to be fiddlesticks as an exclamation meaning blow it. 14 down, plant, photograph on domineering person. Photograph's a snap. A domineering person is a dragon, perhaps. A plant would be a snapdragon, the genus Anserinum. 17 down, tearing forms, 50 complete. So tearing, so it's an anagram form, so it's an anagram tearing, and then 50 is L in Roman numerals. Integral is meaning complete. 19 down, mark wrong in lecture. If you let somebody, you might tick them off. And if you mark something wrong, you might tick it as off. 21 down, lost new hero. So it's an anagram new hero, meaning impossible to find. Well, if it's impossible to find if it's nowhere. And then 22 down, a bit of a sort of Enid Blyton on this. In those sort of books, they say, something's fantastic. It's absolutely wizard. And the wizard is obviously a magician as well. And then the last one, in short. So a short as in a tot of rum or something like that. And the beginning to reduce is R, with R going into tot is going to give us trot. And there we go, another one successfully completed. Hope you had a great week and have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you again soon.